Hello everyone, my name is Andrew and I'm an applications engineer under the structures department here at DRD Technology. This video will demonstrate how to use SolidWorks and Ansys connectivity to transfer surfaces and line bodies from SolidWorks directly into Mechanical. Here we have a model of a motorcycle frame, and in order to convert our solids into surfaces, we made use of SolidWorks midsurfacing tool. When using the Find Face Pairs option, some of our surfaces did not connect to each other. Therefore, we had to use some additional surface knit operations in order to make sure that our solids had the same amount of bodies as our surfaces. We do this because our only form of connections in Mechanical is going to be our welds. Now with our surfaces defined, we need to go through and create our line bodies for use in the weld meshing tool. In order to transfer a curve in SolidWorks and import it as a line body into Mechanical, we need to make use of SolidWorks composite curve feature. You can scope composite curves to sketches, or you can scope them directly to edges, and you will need to go through and create a curve on every single edge that you would like to create a weld. Once done, you can quickly verify that all of your edges have composite curves on them, and then you are ready to move into Workbench. I will note, when importing from SolidWorks, all hidden bodies will not transfer into Ansys. Therefore, we want all of our solid bodies to be hidden, and we want all of our surface and line bodies to be showing. Now we can enter the Tools tab, and you can click the correct version of Ansys that you would like to enter, and click on Ansys Workbench. This allows you to retain associativity between SolidWorks and Ansys, and you can set this up in the CAD Configuration Manager. Here in Workbench, you will notice that our geometry has been attached to this single geometry cell. It has this icon which indicates associativity to SolidWorks, and we can simply drag our desired analysis directly on top of this cell. This will share geometry data into our analysis, and before entering Mechanical, we need to click on the geometry and open its properties. Here you'll see a different list of import options, and the first thing to ensure is that surface and line bodies are checkmarked here. Additionally, we will come down to the mixed import resolution and set this to surface and line. Whenever using line bodies in SolidWorks and transferring them into Mechanical, we need to use this mixed import resolution so that our import does not fail. Now we can enter Mechanical. Here in Mechanical, our surfaces and our line bodies have all transferred over. Looking in the geometry tree, we need to import some information into our surfaces. When using SolidWorks midsurfacing operation, it does not save thickness information to the surfaces. Therefore, we have to go through and define a desired thickness on each part. With this, you have seen how to bring surfaces and line bodies directly into Mechanical, all the while keeping associativity. This method works well with the weld meshing workflow for weld connections or fatigue analysis. You can visit part 3 of our shell modeling and meshing tutorial for more information on weld meshing. One thing I would like to note is this process was shown from a SolidWorks part that contained multiple bodies. This is also possible from an assembly, but it might take more time to midsurface and assign composite curves to parts individually. I found saving assemblies as part files to be beneficial here. Other than that, thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, make sure to leave a like and check out some of our other YouTube videos. You can also visit our website to see more Ansys content in the form of webinars and blogs.